see if we can get this stream rolling. Why have we got content after that? Finally, there we go. Alright, that took a little bit longer than anticipated, but at least it's up. Let's get all our overlays going. Alright, so let's just pop open Streamlabs. Now we can see what we're doing. There we go. I don't think there's too much lag. We've got a fair bit of lag. Alright, that'll do. That's okay. It seems to be stable. So, I'm finally out of bed on my first day off for the week after an absolutely crazy week where I've done overtime pretty much every day. Got a fair bit of time. Only thing we've got on today is a visit from the dishwasher repairman, because my dishwasher has decided to take a massive dump and not wash anything, which makes me very, very sad, because I have a mountain of dishes piled up that I now have to wash by hand. Anyway, I came across War for the Overworld while I was watching Nucrium last night, who is one of my all-time favourite streamers. He had this on sale on his affiliate link, and he was raising money for charity. I had completely forgotten this was a thing. I loved Dungeon Keeper games back in the days. I mean, I can't even... they were just unreal. So when I saw this, I had to have it. Oh, sip of tea. I haven't played it at all, so I'm going in completely blind. Okay. We have campaigns. Okay, so... looks like there's 3 campaigns, we've only got the first one. Excuse me. So I guess what we'll do, we'll just start with the first campaign, then see how we get on with the game. If it's as good as I hope it is, for sure I will pick up the next 2 campaigns and we'll just continue on through. I do like the sound of this one. 7 new levels across a replayable campaign tournament. I do like the sound of that. And I also like those campaigns that are created by the community. So pretty much endless replayability. Alright, wage war against the Empire, destroy their reputable forces and slay Emperor Lucius.
Now go!
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the overworld.
Okay. Oh, this brings back memories. This is a shameless copy of Dungeon Keeper, and I love it. Okay, so... Doesn't look like we can start here yet. No, achievements. Okay. I guess we start here.
I've been looking for someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
Okay, let's jump straight on. Oh, what's this horribleness? Windows Defender, go away. So, I use a paid recording software called Marillis Action, which I absolutely love because it takes a lot of the hassle out of recording.
It's been a long time since
I highly recommend everyone to check that out.
You've returned as a husk of your former self, but I've taught far denser underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core. The tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your workers to dig a path to it now.
Already have. I guess we can destroy that as well. This seems exactly like Dungeon Keeper, so I've got a fairly good idea of what we need to do.
Now that you have a gateway, minions can enter into your service. But first you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size.
So, lairs...
A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in the head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them. I got you up. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Your vaults are full of gold. That's mine. You can increase the efficiency of props within your rooms by fortifying the walls closest to the props. Workers will fortify walls automatically when they've completed all their other tasks. Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair, so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
If you're done talking, maybe I can talk. So it doesn't look like we've got the Summon Imp spell yet. Building square rooms is kind of key here, because everything gets laid out on the square. The exception being...
You need a larger vault.
Yes, but I can't build a vault yet. The exception being the lair. The lair kind of works anywhere, so I just shove it down on the randomly shaped rooms like these.
Well done. But see how your gold reserves have been depleted. Command your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires.
Okay,
your
so
core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth
Build
inspires
barracks,
the
there we
evil
go,
in you,
4x4.
simply build a
Got 4
vault
people training
to
at once.
store more. Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig
That's
flesh.
unbreakable. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually. Unbreakable. That is unbreakable as well. Okay. Well, this is fine. We can build a bit more lair here for them to sleep in. I don't want to build. Oh, fine. This tutorial's annoying. Slaughter pen. I only get 1 slaughter pen for. I suppose it's not very big. Fine. Oh, this is annoying. Impenetrable rock. Didn't really think
Your
that through.
dungeon has been breached. Cast Rally upon these spectres, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc. Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag.
Rally our minions there. Then you see the first attack.
Possession will allow you to inhabit the mind of a minion, allowing you to see through their eyes,
This is freaky.
control their movement, and activate their abilities. Your gnarlings made short work of those spectres,
Over here.
but see how they still circle the flag. You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click. This should allow your minions to return to their jobs and tend their needs in a timely fashion.
Stay.
You can cast recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon. Though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing.
So it seems like
Don't worry, Underlord.
the mouse movement
You'll soon
is
get used
very,
to this.
very unsensitive.
Now you can control your minions' movement with the W, A, S, and D keys, and change their unique quickbar abilities using the number keys. Left click to use their current ability. Push the escape key to end possession.
Destroy the rally flag. There we go, that's better. Summon to recall. I don't really use recall though, but I guess I have to.
You're on a roll, Underlord, and I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy.
Alright, that was a completely pointless starting level.
Well done, Underlord. I see it's all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
We do like murder.
I've been looking for someone to spearhead.
Here we go.
Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an Imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident that melted most of his face, but he's no less vigilant a soldier. He's been sent to guard an object that could threaten our campaign. Get in there and burn the rest of him, Underlord.
Okay. Right, that's my second tea of the day down. I feel ready for anything. I actually need to find out what's happened to that new microphone.
We've punctured the veil of this world through a schism, a point of weakness in the bonds between realms. Unfortunately for us, the Empire has crafted defenses to keep us from the heart of their kingdom. These inhibitors prevent Underlords from trespass, but whether it's bone or stone, it can be broken. I suspect that this Empire force has yet to taste true battle. But before you go engaging them, you'll need to muster up some minions.
Sure.
Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive.
I wasn't really paying attention to what he just said.
You have claimed a gateway.
Rally Empire. Ah! Oh! Skills tree! Awesome! This was never a thing in Dungeon Keeper.
Archive unlocked. This room will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now to begin researching additional sins.
Right, let's just make this square. That can go as well. Let's get a layer down. First things first, let's get a layer down.
To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location. Build an archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield. You've discovered a perception shrine.
Wait, what? Where? Perception shrine grants vision of a large area. Okay. I'm just gonna make a massive room here.
This shrine uncovers the fog of war over a wide area, allowing you to spy on your enemies and keep track of their movements.
Oh, right. That's the back way in. Okay.
The vault will store your hard-earned gold when your dungeon core can no longer store anymore. Each tile will store 1,000 gold, meaning the room is effective at any size.
So, I think we'd better get a barracks down. If they ever claim the rest of these tiles. No. Go there. Thank you. Oh god, these imps are stupid. Can't summon any more, can we? Possession, recall. No. That's a shame. Alright, that's fine. We'll get there. We need to build an
Nothing has
archive.
entered your dungeon.
Where are these minions? 1, 2.
Your
Go
vaults
claim
cannot
these.
store any more gold.
I don't need you to store more gold right now. Right, we're going to need to get the pig pen so that these guys have some food. There we go. Nice big barracks. Okay. So if we've got our lair around here, it's a nice big lair. open that up as well. Shove this in here. Claim the other tiles. I think it would be a good idea to maybe just dig out. Oh, impossible. Of course it is. Okay, totally useless lair area. That is fine. This can be our slaughter room. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ideally we want to go 5 by 5. Square rooms seem to work the best. Now, in terms of joining this up, we could just go something like that. So whack down a few more lair spaces. Looks like the minions prioritise digging over anything else. Which is good to know. Come on. Claim those last tiles. There we go. That's a good sized eatery. Spawns micro pigs. Oh! One hit destruction. Love it. Right. Let's just pop that in for the rest of our lair. So we've got a nice big lair there. Shouldn't run out of space anytime soon. Okay. Good sized barracks. Let's maybe have a little look around here. This could be a good place to put the archive. For impenetrable rock. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like to keep walls between the rooms separating them. Expand this slightly though. Just really so we have better defences. They're over there, so that's also going to be another way to get to them. Marlin's entered your dungeon. Either. Nothing's square. Didn't likes it. Didn't likes it. Okay, let's whack this in. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice. Yes, I know we can prioritise workers, but I can also just pick them up and drop them. That will give us 2 cultists. Really, that could be a bit bigger. There's a load of gold here, so we might as well dig out all this gold. That's impenetrable rock. Can put some kind of room there.
A cultist has found its way into your dungeon. Attracted by the magical tomes within your archive, these minions will spend most of their time researching sins for you. Though they are weak combatants, they have the power to curse your foes, making them weak to your other minions' blows.
Okay, so it seems like they've changed the names of all the monsters that spawn in.
A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Might as well delete that. We can put some defences around here. I'd like to build a bigger... I'd like to build a bigger doodly flip. Archive. I'm not seeing anywhere super convenient to put it
Your
right
vaults
now.
are full of gold.
Maybe off here. get someone to dig that out and see what's down there. Our vaults are full of gold. Well, we can sort that out pretty easily. We can just
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new thing. Use it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. This room provides your minions with succulent cooked pig flesh and stout ales. After eating a meal within its hearthed halls, their spirits will be raised, increasing their productivity for a short time. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger. Build one now, and remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like where all this rock is. It's just a really crappy layout for a dungeon. Hopefully there'll be a bit more, or a bit less impenetrable rock, and it'll be a little bit more freeform on the next levels. Okay, so how do we sell? Let's just sell that. Put a
You
tavern
still
in
need
there.
a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked. But in a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder. Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full. In order to attract more, you will need to expand them.
I don't really want to breach their dungeon just yet.
Nothing in this life is free, Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work.
Let's unlock
Be
that.
sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious arrangement.
Yes, delicious. Okay, we can't really expand the barracks, we can't really expand the slaughter pen. What happens if we drop this in the grinder? Oh!
Something evil stirs out there. Scouts! Go find what the hell's making all that racket.
Rally your minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon. Let's keep Sarusimov in the dark a little while longer. You should try using the lightning and heal spells to assist your minions in combat.
Okay, they're breaching there, so let's rally everyone here now.
The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their
Wow, they
unit
were puny.
shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover. Lightning will call down a thunderous bolt of energy,
So it looks like I can zap
damaging
them
and
even when
stunning
they're
a
not on
single
our
enemy.
cling tile.
However, it can only be used within your own territory. To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, you can assign them to the Peace Band.
They should be back by now. Ugh. Bar the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared. Once minions are rested, you can leave them to their work or force them to train by dropping them in a barracks. You've tagged an enemy's fortified wall. These reinforced structures will take your workers a very long time to mine. Look for a way around this obstacle.
Yeah, man. Excuse me.
Prophecy will temporarily
Have a
remove the
gander
fog
around
of
here.
war in a small area, allowing you to scout the map and spy on your enemies.
Ooh, we want to go here. Let's grab this magical doodly flip. Yeah, man. Can't summon any more imps yet. Well, that's a shame.
If you don't want to do something, you could at least vocalize it, Underlord.
Here we go. I wonder if there's any other hidden relics that we haven't yet spied. Where are you taking that? Oh. So they're going to unlock that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, attracted 25%.
Your dungeon could use a good debugging. Your minions itch terribly.
Yeah, man. I want to see what this is. Bet it's gold. I wonder if we missed any other ones around here. Okay. Impenetrable.
You've identified an artifact of gold. Activate it to bestow a large amount of gold to your vaults.
Knew it. That's impenetrable rock, so there's nothing there for us. Yeah. Okay, he's got his archive. Okay, we can't go through there. So we're
Not
being
enough
forced.
mana.
We're being forced to go in through this way, which is absolutely fine. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Gonna need a bit more gold storage if we activate that. So let's just drop down a bit more. Payday will cost that 32,000. Still not really big enough. Let's just drop some vault round here. I don't want to call that in just in case we don't actually get any extra. If it just fills it and the extra gold's lost, that will make me sad. So that should be enough.
Your coffers have been
Wow.
filled with additional gold.
We're rich. Okay. Let's just carry on claiming all this. Let's grab these. No? Oh. Damn you. Okay, fine. That is going to take a very long time. Let's just untag this. Let's get our minions to go and claim everything. Once they start claiming, we can drop our creatures in, and then they'll be able to start the assault on the dungeon. Just want to get these early ones out of the way and done quickly, and then we can get onto a more interesting level. Okay, so this general is a level 3. He might be a little bit of a challenge. Come on.
I appreciate a power nap as much as the next dark god. But could you finish the job? The Empire's Templar is their core foot soldier. Dim-witted and pure battle fodder for an underlord. Despite his training in the barracks, if any of your minions fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover.
That's it. You follow the imps in. Okay, we're gonna have to kill him. There we go. Shame we haven't got
The enemy have breached the damn
prison yet.
walls. Steel yourselves, lads.
We can start getting skeletons, whatever they're called in this. Alright, they know we're here, but that's fine. Let's get rid of that. Use worker rally.
Time to get some kills.
I'd like to kill that. Okay. I wonder if we get any extra
Worker Rally will
bonuses
create a
from
banner
these
around which your workers will prioritize tasks.
Expand.
Slap the banner with a right click to dismiss it, or right click on its icon to dismiss all Worker Rally flags at once.
We're going to be able to expand the archive and the barracks. They're just too small. Well, we could expand that out one. To be fair, I could probably expand that out one as well. Let's just destroy that now. Come over here.
Time to pay your minions, Underlord,
Yeah, it's fine.
for all their hard work.
It's fine, we're loaded. We're loaded. I'm curious if we get a bonus for doing all these extra objectives. Let's just drop this down as well. Ah, it's not enough to expand it. Way. Alright, well, that'll be enough to expand it. I wonder if that will be just enough. Let's take that one down as well. So to expand the barracks, I think we're going to have to go here. Yes, we are. Right, expanded.
I get hungry in here for some reason.
Let's just drop these down. This will help us with the archive. Okay. That's the optional done as well. What is it? Oh, I don't think that actually expanded. I think that expanded the barracks for whatever reason.
Yes, you do.
Alright. Right, that's not expanded either, it's still 6. Ugh. That's definitely expanded. Let's see if we can't. Alright, there we go. All the objectives, or all the options.
One of your
are now
workers
done.
has reached level 4 and unlocked the blink ability, allowing it to teleport a short distance. At higher levels, they will unlock more abilities, allowing them to dash over large distances, and even teleport across the entire map.
Use cell. There you go. I've used cell. I don't think we're going to get anything for doing those. We just need to get our minions over here. We need to claim this and then go on a rampage through their dungeon. I guess if we set a rally flag around there, that should make them claim this a little bit faster. Because until we start claiming, we can't drop our minions in to go on a murderous rampage. And let's be honest, that's what we want. Excuse me. Kind of gloomy outside today and getting chilly. So I've walked the dog. I'm in no rush to go out again. I might need to get a jumper on though. That lovely hot tea effect's wearing off. I wonder if we can pillage their gold reserves. Go. Our goblins are happy. Or gnarlings. They're happy because they're pillaging stuff. Let's kill these cultists. Oh, there go the doors. And the Lord's coming over. So let's get ready to zap him the minute we can. Prophecy. So although we have...
The Empire's cowardly priestess supports her allies from a distance through her wholly misled beliefs in the goddess Kira. You'll often find her cowering in the archive and sanctuary.
Okay, I can't zap them because this is their room.
Heal will restore an injured minion based on their current health.
Really injured.
The healing energies will be shared with other nearby minions if they are also injured.
That was rude. Can't we do a lot to help them until our minions claim this room? How has he not heard this? Is he just too cowardly and he's just hiding in there, waiting for his demise? We'll let them head back and heal up a little bit. Hopefully our minions will claim this room, and then we'll be able to wander in here and draw him out. Got plenty of mana, so I plan on just hitting him with lightning, knocking him down, and letting our gnarlings hack him to death. He's got a talent as well. Okay. Oh, this is taking ages. Why can't we summon more minions? How is that not the next thing? It must be one of these. We've unlocked everything that can be unlocked, so I don't really see a lot of point in hanging around here. Why are you reinforcing the wall? Claim the room. Drop some gold on them, I shower you with money, sir. Okay, so the archive's ours. So, based on that, let's just drop these guys here and see if they'll batter down the door. Didn't realise we'd already claimed it. Okay. Get our lazy imp, throw him in here. The minute we claim up to there, he should notice us and then come to try and kill us. At which point, we'll die a horrible death. Just knock down this door as well. There we are. Come on, knock down the door. Straight on it. Come on, there we go. They're hungry, so let them go and get something to eat. And once they've eaten, our imps have claimed a few more tiles. We're going to kill this General Sir Rusimov. Rather large man with an incredibly burnt face, afraid of fire for obvious reasons. Well, we haven't got a fire spell, so we're just going to use lightning on him. There he is. Okay. Let's just call all our minions in. Let's whack out our lightning.
The light is gone. Kira, I am extinguished.
Well, that was
It
easy.
seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery.
Claim a dungeon heart, and we are done. Defeat him and destroy the inhibitor. Yes, we just need to get a few people in here. Let's destroy this and move on.
I'm hungry in here for some reason.
Go.
Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time.
And another achievement. Raking in with Steam achievements.
We've barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Well done, Underlord. But there's no rest for the wicked. 2 inhibitors still stand between us and the mainland. But after your butchery of poor Lord Rusimov, I doubt they'll be as weakly defended.
Complete level 2 in 10 minutes for the other achievement. Do you know what? Just going to replay this one just to do that. That did take way too long to complete that mission. We can do it in 10 minutes easy. We'll just whack everything down and go straight for the kill.
We've punctured the veil of this.
Yes, we'll skip this time. Yes, we don't need to see that.
These inhibitors, I suspect.
Yes, thank you. Come on. Yes, hurry up.
Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former
Let's
self.
go straight through there.
In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil.
Not hang around here.
Open them
10
now.
minutes.
And
We
use
can
a
do
sin
this.
to unlock the archive.
Let's go straight through there. Zoom out a little bit. Grab that gold. Let's whack down our lair. Doesn't need to be anything super special. Just gonna go nice and small. There's
You
our
cannot
gold.
store more gold. You have
That's fine.
climbed a gateway. Archive
Unlock
unlocked.
the archive.
This room will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now to begin researching additional sins.
Just grab that. There's our extra gold. If they ever hurry up and claim this, there we are. Okay, we want that gold.
To have
that.
your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location. Build an archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield.
I'm just going to go with smaller rooms here. I'm going to link them all together as well. Okay. There's our lair. Where was this portal? Oh, I can't remember what the portal was to summon our minions. Oh, problems. Wasn't there, was it? No. Might have been up there. Let's grab a minion. Get over there, mine that please. That's the way upwards. Oh no, there is it. There it is. It's me being stupid, don't worry. Don't panic. That will start us over in that direction. We've got enough lair space for now. Let's just whack down a little 3x3. Start claiming these tiles, please.
Your vaults are full of gold.
Yes, fine. I don't care. In fact, that's pretty useless, so we might as well go 5. Come on. We're on a time crunch here. Hopefully this gets 2 pig pens. It will. Perfect. Archive. Exactly the same thing. Barracks.
A cultist.
Yes, thank you, I don't care. We've seen this already, we just want to blast through this as quickly as possible.
A cultist has entered your
There we
dungeon.
go.
You've discovered
There's
a
our
perception
barracks.
shrine.
We'll wait for the tavern. We can throw down a little bit more of that. Let's just dig through this as quickly as possible. Grab that. Tavern can go up there. In fact, let's just
You've
expand
claimed
our
the
barracks.
perception shrine. A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
Very good. Here we go. Grab the gold, and we are going to breach straight away. No, we haven't got a lot of minions, but I reckon we can just bum rush this without too much difficulty.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin. Use it
Tavern.
within the veins of evil
Thank you.
to unlock the tavern. The tavern is an essential
There's our
room
tavern.
for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate
How we
their
doing for
hunger.
creatures? 2 and
Build
2.
one now.
Oof,
And remember that the
not very
tavern
many
is
yet.
unique. It must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective. You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked. But in a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder.
Let's just make that one bigger.
Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions
Micro
before
pick
becoming full. In order to attract more, you'll need to expand them.
It's big enough, my friend. It's big
Nothing
enough.
in this life is free under Lord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern.
Oh, he talks so
What
much.
a delicious arrangement.
Not seeing level time 6 minutes already.
You've
Already.
tagged an
Oh,
enemy's
we can't wait.
fortified wall. These
cannot
reinforced
wait.
structures will take your workers a very long time to mine.
Time's moving a lot
Look
faster.
for a
than I thought
way
it was.
around this obstacle.
Prophecy, fine.
Prophecy unlocked.
We haven't got lightning bolt yet. Okay. We can't hang
Something
around.
evil stares out there.
Got
Scouts.
3 minutes just to get
You'll
in there
find
and
what
kill
the
them all.
hell's making all that racket.
Rally your minions
Now,
to
there
defeat
we go.
these scouts once they breach your
There we
dungeon.
go.
Let's keep Sarusimov in the dark a little while longer.
Let's
you should
not.
try
I'm in a
using the
rush.
lightning and heal spells to assist your minions
That's
in
it. Help us
combat.
knock down this wall. We haven't got time. Come on.
The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield.
Go.
Once no petals
just lightning
remain,
this guy.
a creature will fall unconscious and
Don't
soon
go anywhere.
die, unless returned to its lair to recover.
Perfect.
To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, you can assign them to the peace band.
They should be back by now.
Rally minions
Bar
there.
the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily
Look,
your
rally
minions
there.
cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared.
I really want to rally my minions there.
If any of your minions fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover.
Wrong button, we wanted lightning. That's it, destroy the door. 1.5 minutes, we've got to run. Come on dudes. Should go straight through. That's it, everyone through.
Dismiss your rally flag to let your minions mend their wounds and return to work. Slap the rally flag to dismiss it and allow your minions to tend their needs.
No, we haven't got time. We've got 1 minute, we just need to get over there, like right now.
That's mine.
Destroy the door, please. Oh, we're not going to do it. We're going to be just short. This is going to make me really sad. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. 40 seconds. Hurry up. Oh, we're not going to make it. Oh, I took too long digging through. Shouldn't have waited. Yeah, we're not going to do this in 20 seconds. Damn it! Ah, so close. That makes me sad. Well, I suppose we can always come back and do it again later. Or should we just bum rush it now? I'll tell you what. Let's restart the level. I know where we went wrong. It's fine. It is fine. We've got this.
We've punctured the
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Don't care. Come on. Alright. No messing around this time.
And use a sin to unlock the archive. This room will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now.
Straight through.
To begin researching additional sins.
Let's just go really small 3x3s or whatever.
You have
Grab
climbed the
that gold.
gateway.
That's more than enough lair space.
To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location. Build an archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield.
Start working here. We're already 1 minute 8 seconds down. Time just ticks so quickly. Okay. So lair. Can't really use that for anything. There's our lair. This could be our micro pig area. Oh,
Your vaults cannot store any more gold.
Lair. Micro pig, micro pig. Micro pig. Coming up to the 2 minute mark. There we go. Finish the micro pig, please. No. Go over there. Give me the micro pig. Thank you. There's the micro pig. The lair's big enough. We don't really need any more gold, so let's just get this down.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
We need the barracks. We need to start attracting some gnarlings as quickly as possible.
Nothing has entered your dungeon. Your vaults cannot store any more gold.
It's up there.
You've claimed a perception shrine.
Okay, we're at 2 minute mark now. Sorry, 3 minute mark. Things are still okay. 1. Boom. Let's just dig that out. That will make that big enough. Here comes our barracks. I don't care. In a rush, don't have time for your cutscenes. Okay, there's our barracks, there's that. Let's dig straight through there.
You've tagged an enemy's fortified wall. These reinforced structures will take your workers a very long time to mine. Look for a way around this obstacle.
In fact, untick that, dig through there, dig through there. Dig that out.
I'll fill you with poison.
Right, we just need to dig through that right now. Anyone's idle, they can go do that.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin.
Tavern.
Use it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. The tavern is an essential
actually
room
need
for
the tavern,
keeping
to be
your
honest.
minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger.
Don't need the tavern.
Build one now.
We're at 4 minutes
And
30.
remember that the tavern
we need
is
to get through
unique
this wall.
and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
Idle worker in. Come on. Yes, I don't care about the tavern, thank you.
You cannot store more gold.
Creatures. Oh, no creatures at all. Well, we haven't got time to mess around and wait, we've just got to go for it. Whoever's idle needs to be hammering through this wall. I don't see an alternate way round. I see no other way that we can get around. That's unclaimed, that's no good. Come on, dig through this wall already. That is just going to take forever. I wonder if there's a quicker way around this way.
Prophecy unlocked.
Let's have a look. There's just gold up there, that's useless. Untick that. That's all claimed and solid. Oh, come on! 6 minutes already and we're not even breached. All of that's claimed and solid. I don't see any way for us to dig around there. All of that's reinforced.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
That's all reinforced. Oh, come on! How long does it take to get through this wall? We're not going to breach through that in time. There's no way.
Tear you apart.
I wonder if we've not triggered the next part of the map because we haven't placed the tavern. Alright. Let's restart again. So I think because this is still tutorial level, we've actually got to place the tavern to trigger the miners to knock down their wall. There's no way we're going to mine through that in under 10 minutes. It's not going to happen. So let's just get another restart going. Let's skip through this. I want that achievement. I'm not leaving without it. Here we go.
Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive.
go. Unlock the archive. There's the archive.
This room will allow your minions to research additional
Just
sins,
get this going.
which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now to begin researching additional
Whack
sins.
that wall off. Come on. No time to hang around here, people. You go over there, start digging that while these guys are claiming here.
To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location.
Let's just go one
Build
more
an
that way.
archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield.
3x3. It's going to become 5. Along there.
Your
Our
vaults
pig
cannot
place in
store
there.
any more gold.
Come here, impy bugger. Claim these rooms. Go over there. Hop.
You'll need to claim the nearby gateway before minions can enter your
Okay.
dungeon.
I'm trying to. Alright, micro pigs. So we've got food, we've got that. We're trying to claim this. Just uncheck all of that. Grab that room. Blair. That barracks.
Build a larger vault, Underlord.
And tavern. So
You have claimed a gateway. A cult.
that's annoying. 3x5. That'll be a 3x5. That's
A cultist has
perfect.
entered your dungeon.
Can't unlock it yet.
You've
We're at 3
discovered a
minutes ready.
perception shrine.
Yeah, man. There we go. Very conscious that the time is ticking down already. Whacking Lair here.
A gnarling has entered your
That's
dungeon.
enough Lair, I think.
You've claimed a perception shrine.
Yes, fantastic. Go straight through to there. I want to trigger them breaking down that wall right now.
Hungry in here for some reason.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin.
There's
Use
our
it within the
tavern.
veins of evil to unlock the tavern.
Done.
The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed.
Come on.
As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger.
Just
Build
drop
one
in some
now.
treasury.
And remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3x5 in order to be effective. You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked. But in a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder. Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full.
Yes,
in order
that's
to
fine,
attract
I don't
more,
care.
you will need to expand them.
Let's get him hammering away at the wall.
Nothing
Maybe we
in
can
this
go
life is
like
free,
this.
Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work.
Hard
Be
work.
sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your
Nothing
own
here.
tavern.
Nah, it's not going to help us at
What a
all.
delicious arrangement. You've
Ignoring
tagged
this
an
gold,
enemy's
we just need to get through
fortified
there.
wall. These reinforced structures
Smack
will
down
take
our
your
barracks,
workers a
make it
very long
bigger.
time to mine.
Go.
Look for a
You can
way
shut up,
around
Dungeon
this
Keeper.
obstacle.
Or Grand Overlord, as we're the Dungeon Keeper. Okay, how do we trigger this?
something evil stirs out there. Scouts!
Okay,
You'll find
here
what
we
the
go.
hell's making all that racket.
Rally your
5:30.
minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon.
Rally our
Let's
minions
keep
here.
Zerusimov in the dark a little
We want to go
while
straight in
longer.
and attack immediately.
You should try using the lightning and heal spells to assist your minions in combat.
Come on.
The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover.
I'll heal them. Rally our
To have
minions
your
here.
minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, you can assign them to the Peace Band.
They should be back by now. Ugh. Bar the doors. We wait for
we go.
reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared. If any of your minions fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover.
7 minutes, so we've got a chance. This is looking more promising this time round. Here we go. Let's get ready to move our rally flag to here. He's a bit grumpy, I don't really care. 2.5 minutes to go.
Dismiss your rally flag to let your minions mend their wounds and return to work. Slap
That's it.
the rally flag to
you to
dismiss it
destroy
and
this
allow
door.
your minions to tend their needs.
Not that door, this door. That's it, come on, take out this door. Minions are a bit grumpy, but that's fine. Rally flag here. Get in. Just heal. Might use lightning. That's fine. Come on. We're running out of time. See, I'm thinking maybe we can just ignore these guys, go straight through the door. We can. Excellent. Rally here. Rally here right now. Just ignore them, leave them cowering in there. Come on. Move through. Just going to do lots of healing now. We've got 1 minute to kill this guy and take out the dungeon heart. Come on, we can do it. We can do this. We can do this.
The light is gone.
Come on. 40 seconds, just take out the dungeon heart.
It seems
Yeah, man, this is it.
almost charitable to put him out of his misery.
Ignore them. Come on, people. 30 seconds. We can do this. 20 seconds. Come on. No, ignore them. Just take out the dungeon heart. 7 se- oh, come on! Come on.
Well,
No! 1 second!
learning much faster this time.
Why? 1 second off. Damn it! Oh,
We've barely
how?
even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Well done.
Ah, fine. We're not replaying that again. 6 seconds over in the end. That is just frustrating. We'll move on.
You're
Traps and
making
bolts.
great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent Dotard, Lord O'Theland. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps.
Okay, I think I'm going to quickly go grab another drink because I can feel my throat getting a bit dry. In fact, you know what? Let's call the stream here for the minute. I'll go grab a drink, get the jumper on, take a quick 20 minutes to wander around with the dog, and then I think we'll come straight back. Maybe we'll stream a bit more of this. I am enjoying it. If someone wants to see something else, I am happy to switch games. We've got a lot of choice. Just give me a shout.